Hello everybody and welcome back to Eco. Alright, we are on a new world today, and because of the fact that this game is multiplayer only and it only runs on servers, we do have to reset every time that we lose an old world, so hopefully we'll be sticking with this world for a few weeks, for a few episodes, but we don't have our last world saved anymore, so we're gonna have to start all over again and recreate our home. But that gives us plenty of chances to improve on what we did last time, which is a very nice experience. I really like what we did do last time though, in creating our house on top of a big hill, and honestly, this overlook, it looks almost identical to what we had last time. Almost, it's really close actually. This looks basically the same as the spot we were in last time, but I'm sure that it's not. But I think we're gonna go ahead and go with this spot over here this time, because I like the look of it a little bit better. It's a little bit more flattened out, and it's a little bit lower to the ground. Yeah, it just feels like we're more part of the map over here. I don't know. I just have that feeling right here. So we're gonna be setting up our home right here, but we need to go ahead and first of all, let's get our skill tree going so that we can start chopping down some trees and building our house. There we have it. There is our house. Now we can get to the real stuff. So I only made it 2 tall this time because I figured that would be more than enough, and we want to spare our environment from any sort of terrible fate. Which it will probably have to go through no matter what, but we won't put it through that. We'll let somebody else put it through that eventually. But let's go ahead and cut down this grass, and then we'll get our crafting table and our chest up in here, and we can be back to where we were pretty much. All nice and clean in here now. Now we just need to get our crafting bench in here, and then we can work on the other stuff, the more important stuff. Alright, so this one will give us the research bench, right? I believe. There it goes. It's just not showing up on there for some reason. Oh well. We got it. That's the important part. Where do I want to put this? Oh man, the decisions. I think this corner over here, so it's facing the window sort of. That way we can be like crafting and then peek out the window and see a beautiful bird off in the distance. Alright, let's see what we can craft in here. So last episode we made the carpentry skill book, and I feel like that's a really good one to start with, but I do want to look at these other ones as well. But I think to start with, we're definitely going to have to go with the carpentry skill book again. So we got lots of log collecting to get to. But first, let's go ahead and try and get our chest up in here. Where is that? That's in civics, right? Civics storage. There we go. And we have enough for another thing as well, but I think this is all we're going to do in here for now. We're going to save our other skill point for a little bit later, because we'll probably need it eventually. Now, something that I have forgotten to do, we do have to go ahead and claim our stuff because we haven't claimed it yet, and we want to make sure that nobody else can come and take it from us. So let's go ahead and start claiming. So there's that. Oh no, I need to get my map open so that I can see what I'm actually claiming here. Let's put it over here on this side this time. Whoops. Drag it. Nope. There we are. Okay, so let's get us right there. Now let's try and claim this. Perfect. We actually got a perfect little square there. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Oh, I can zoom in on the map. Oh, that's so neat. I didn't even know that. Okay, but we have a perfect little square there, and that looks amazing. Oh, that is awesome that we can just zoom in just like that. All right, let's leave it zoomed in about that far so that we can see ourselves really well. And I do have another claiming thing as well, one more, but I don't think we're going to use it because we already went through 9 of them, which was just enough to get our little spot all claimed up. And we don't really need to claim anything else right now, so we're just going to leave it like that for now. Now it is time to collect lots and lots of wood, so we'll go ahead and get that finished and come back. And this is the last of our logs, so we should now be able to craft this, and we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and order that, and now we just have to wait for it, and we will be completely back up to where we were last episode, which is very good news, because I was afraid it would take longer than this has, but luckily we've done it in about the period of 1 day. So that's pretty great. That's really great, actually. I'm very proud of us. So hopefully we can get some real advancements going now. Now that we have this going and we've got some logs stored in here, I think it's about time for us to get some food. You can see we're really starving here, and I've been slowly grabbing some fern and some berry bushes, but that's not really doing it for us, and that's not a very easily maintainable source of food, so we want to sort of leave that alone so it can reproduce on its own. Obviously, we will plant it later on, but I think for now, we want to take our axe and try and find ourselves a little bit of this over here. This is actually perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. So we got the food that we needed without hunting for it. We just let nature take its course, and it seemed to work really well for us. But I do want to try something, actually. Before we do leave, I want to try something with these little guys. Oh no, don't run away. Don't run away. This one's stuck. Can I get him? Get him. Get the little wolfie. No, I can't get him. I thought I got him last time, but apparently I did not, because this is not working. So, oh, I did hit him. I hit him. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves a wolfie now. Okay, well, now we know that that works. We can use our axe to go ahead and do some hunting. We just have to sit there for a little while and let it happen. But obviously they do mostly run away, but not always. Oh, there's another one up there. We need to go grab that. But they do mostly run away, not always. They do seem to be a little bit buggy still in the game's current state, which isn't too surprising, seeing as how it's very early alpha. That's not as surprising at all, but I'm sure they will work on that as we continue on. There it is. Let's grab this, and then we'll get back home because our crafting should be done. Look, there's another one. We need to get all of these. Oh, we're gonna have food forever. We will be, we will have all the food we ever needed because of nature. This is wonderful. Well, there's another one. He's stuck in the ground. There we go. Look at that, 26. We have 26 raw meat. That is a lot of raw meat. I don't know what's happening over here, but these guys are dropping like flies, and it's terrifying. It makes me worried for them. I'm not hunting them, but look, they're everywhere. They're just dead everywhere. Oh, this is terrible. Ooh, I feel really bad now, because there's 3 more of them over here. Maybe it's just because the server has been going and there haven't been people here. So this has just been like a natural thing, and their bodies are just still sticking around. Maybe they don't time out, but I still feel really bad because there's a lot of them, like a whole lot of them, and I'm not seeing them of any other creature. It's just the deer. So, that's terrifying. Oh well, let's get home. Let's not worry about it too much. Our world is still in perfectly good shape. You can tell from all the rabbits running around. So you can see I still haven't eaten the meat, and that's because I'm sort of hanging on to it. I know we should eat some. Let's go ahead and eat one of them, but I want to hang on to the rest. I'm going to put them in here. Oh, no. Okay, let's not eat anymore. Stick them all in there, because they do have crafting things as well. Okay, so put that in there as well. There we go. But you can see for this one we need 20, so that's actually not that much. And let's see if there's anything else that uses it, because I want to be certain that we can use it as a crafting resource as well. We don't want to just use all of it right away. So we need 50 board. Oh, that's board. That's not the log. So we need to first make board, and we need 50 of them. And then we need 20 of that. So we should be able to get that one pretty fast now that we have... oh, whoops. I think I put it away. Let's get this back out. There we go. Okay, and then we will use this to learn ourselves some crafting. I always get a bit confused on how these work. We actually have to right-click the carpentry skill book and then right-click this. So I always forget that because it's kind of weird. It is. It's a little bit weird. But now we know. There we go. Let's do that. Put that back in there. Don't give me the log. Stop giving me that. And then let's look over here in our skill tree and see what we can get in this carpentry skill book. And see if there's anything that we need. We do need this one, woodworking, basic carpentry skills, reduces craft time, carpentry table, reduces craft time by 100%. Do we have a carpentry table? I don't think we do. I don't see it in here anywhere. Do we get that? It doesn't say that we get that, but let's go ahead and unlock the skill. Oh, we didn't get anything. Well, that's no good. All right, let's see if we can figure out where that carpentry table went then. Here we go, workbench construction. So this is the thing that we're looking for. So we need to go ahead and get one more skill point, and then we can get our workbench construction. Can't speak there. But let's go ahead and try and get that last skill point by eating up some food and getting a very balanced diet. That's right, that's how we're gonna do it here. Now that we did eat up some food, we're gonna go ahead and try and plant down a few of these fern spore. Cannot plant on an untilled block. Okay, well, we need to first till a block. I don't know how to do that though. But let's go ahead and just clean up some of this. Try and make it all nice and pretty in our front yard. And I kind of want to open up our entrance over to this side a little bit, like over there, so that we can have like sort of a balcony, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. I did also see a dead deer down there, so we're gonna go ahead and get it. Also, are those actually deer? Are they moose? Am I confused? They're not moose. I know they're not moose. What else would they be? I was thinking elk, but I know they're not elk. They have to be deer, right? Maybe they're reindeer. They do look like reindeer. I think that's what we're gonna call them, the reindeer. Haha, that works for me. All right, let's grab him up there, and let's head back home and see how long this is gonna take us. Let's see. Skill points. So we're currently at skill increasing at a rate of 42.7 per day. So per day, it's still on day 31. So the days are going pretty slowly. I actually thought they went a little bit faster than they do. So we still have a little while until we can get that going. So let's go ahead and just have a look around our map and see if we can find anything super interesting. We've got sort of a mountain over here, and I think I see some ore over there. I want to see what that is. I don't know if we can actually collect it yet. I don't think we can because we don't have the mining skills. But I think this is gold. And I don't know how rare that is or anything, but it's kind of neat to find it, and it means we can definitely collect it later on. But I want to see if we can find any other sort of rare, I guess, ore. Can't seem to find anything else over here in this sort of mountain range. There's this interesting place down here that's sort of a cave-ish, but you can't really just walk into it. I don't think there are actually caves in the game right now. So right now, it's just sort of the surface of the game. There's still a lot to be added because it is really early on, but I'm really excited to see what sort of different terrain elements they're gonna add. More so than even the crafting stuff, I'm interested in the landscape of the entire game, because that stuff makes it really interesting really early on. So I can't wait to see what else they put in here. Our first dead bunny. I'm sorry, bunny. I'm so sorry. All right, we got one raw meat for him. We have plenty of raw meat for just about anything, so we're definitely gonna use that for crafting that butchery table. I don't know what else we'll use it for, but hopefully we can find some other crafting needs for it, because obviously we want to eat some of it, because it's important to keep your balanced diet, but it's not, we have too much of it. We have way more than we actually need. What is happening?